Hello friends and welcome. You are watching episode number 62 of our Rimworld Fort Ranchos Let's Play. My name is Sean and I'm glad that you've decided to spend some time watching me play video games today. When we left off it was day number 205 and the Ponds Fort Ranchos were busy. We were making some objects to sell some sales objects for when the next trader comes by, which shouldn't be too long. Looks like our food is kind of shrinking a little bit. It's hard to be certain about that, but basically, if this room empties out and we start emptying out this room, I'm going to try to stay on top of it. Of course, who knows whether I really will or not. But if this room empties out and this room starts to empty, that means that food is on the decline and I will need to switch some of this stuff back over to making more food. But right now, I didn't do anything between episodes or anything, but right now we've got a lot of stuff that is producing non-food items, like we've got all this devil strand growing down here. Kind of pointless to have this heel root growing in here because we could grow it in here so much faster, and I wanted to start growing more cotton also. Yeah, I don't. Let's see what happens with our food balance. Right now we have our camels are eating a lot of our food also, as as they live up here in their horrible crowded conditions. And they're producing lots of good wool and everything. How are we doing on that too? Yeah, camel hair. We've got lots of camel hair. I want lots more though, so that's why we're keeping all those camels around. They're not really serving us much purpose otherwise. We could use them for caravans or something if we really wanted to, but blah, forget it. All right, so those are all in use. I want to make sure nobody's living down in this building yet, and they're not, so that's good. Not thrilled that Mewhort's using it as a recreation area, but you know, whatever. Oh yeah, so Captain Flame pointed out that... Wow! Oh. Now, room cleanliness. Okay, scenario. I was like, holy shit, that's terrible, but that's because of the scenario. The floor doesn't matter for this, it's only that it's outside. So the cleanliness of the room matters. So I mean, I guess it matters in that sense, like the floor, you know what I mean? Like dirt is not clean, so I should floor the room up, but it doesn't affect the like the fact that it's sitting not on a floor. It doesn't affect it aside from that. So let's get some floor tiles in here. We'll definitely get floor tiles. I sure would like to know where we don't have. Like, does this have slate? This has slate, so we have gravel here, and that's slate. Alright, so it's just those two squares that have gravel. Because I don't want to place marble tile over the smooth slate, obviously, because the slate has a much higher value. But we'll do it this way. This should all work out just fine. And then that whole section there, and then up here. And we should be able to do all that. What do we got for these areas? Sand, gravel, slate. Alright. There we go, like that. And I should have chairs on those. There we go. And I should have a chair on that. I don't know why I don't. That's weird. Alright. Very good. And we are researching geothermal power, I believe. I really like this 20% research speed because as long as our game lasts, I don't think we're ever going to max out all the research. But we're doing a pretty good job on getting a lot of research. Oh, excellent. Excellent bed. I love it. What's our worst quality bed? Probably these good ones. I usually try to eliminate anything that's worse than good, but there was a normal one. So let's uninstall that, and then we'll uninstall this good bed. And I'm gonna set these to be, can I just forbid these? Can't really do that, can you? How about I just uninstall them all? These are all pretty good beds too. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because Mewhort's the only constructor right now anyways. I want him to be building these racks. get those sold up, make us some good money. Hopefully the trader will have some bionics available. Maybe not, but he should. Hopefully he will. We shall see. I don't know if you can hear, but in the background, my cat, he wants to be playing. He's real jealous of me playing these video games. He doesn't get to play. Sorry, kitty, you don't have an opposable thumb. Otherwise, you'd be able to join me. Well, that and like cognitive powers, I suppose. But the opposable thumb kind of prevents him from using the mouse properly. Really wouldn't be able to get those keys per second down. Alright, last object there, Mewhort. Good job. Now we can turn everybody back into a constructor. There we go, very good. And we'll uninstall that, and then we'll get these new beds figured out. And we'll trade with our trader friend. And, for crying out loud. I guess I can't do them all at once, huh? Just clear all. Copy setting, and then we double click and we paste setting. There we go. That should stop them from filling those up. And when you guys are over there building the floor stuff, just uninstall these racks so we can sell them, please. Oh, they're constructing everything except for the, I guess, uninstalling things is probably just set to a lower priority. It's fine. Fine, fine, fine. If that's how you're going to be. Hopefully they don't uninstall those beds before people can come sleep in them. I was a little surprised that Yang was doing all that hauling, but then it's like, no, it's probably because I have construction set to level 4 priority. Just uninstall these, would you? Sorry about all the oh, silver, wow, nice. Sorry about all the pausing here, but I want to get this out of the way real quick. Now we can go do our trading. Who's our good trader? Hammonds? Hammonds is sleeping. Oh, I have everybody turned off of that. Well, that's okay. Cameron, you're asleep too. Chounds, sleeping. Draconic Rose, you're awake. Why are you still awake? You're going to bed. Well, before you head off to Sleepy Town, why don't you come up here and do some trading? And then you can catch that train to Zeville. It's the last train to Zeville. I'll meet you at the station. Terrible. Terrible, terrible stuff. I don't need Neutromine. I don't need components. I do want your Glitter World medicine. I don't have any of those to sell. No to all of these things. I'm just going to scroll through them. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Do they have any bionics? And the truth is, yes, they have 2 bionic legs. I love you, traders. You're the best. Thank you for coming and visiting me. None of those things are stuff I want to sell or buy. I don't want to sell any of my beds at this moment, but I do want to sell these plasteel racks. That's the whole point for me to have them, is to sell them and get most of my money back. I guess I didn't get all my money back, but I got enough. And I got 2 great bionics out of it, and I guess that's good. Accept. Thank you, my friends. Trading friends. Who gets bionic legs? Does Jack still have a prosthetic leg? He does not. He has that prosthetic arm. Does anybody else have a prosthetic leg? I don't think so. Are you going to get a whole new leg because you're missing a toe? Oh, I will not abide another toe. Thank you. Thank you. Hilarious joke. Never been done before, I'm quite sure. T.I., you're so new. I don't like giving stuff to new people. You gotta earn your spot in my colony. Mewhort, what do you do? Well, you do everything, and you're a jogger. Well, that sounds like the perfect candidate for a leg, as far as I'm concerned. Operation Add Bill, bionic leg, right leg, rest until healed. A Draconic Rose. Why have I not given you any bionics yet? You do cleaning and all sorts of goodies. So how about I give you a leg as well? Overview, fancy medicine. Rest until healed, please. Alright, so who do we have doing doctoring? We have Hammonds. We have Yang. Hammonds, you're getting up. You're going to eat something, and then you should go do that surgery. So let's keep an eye on you. Let's unforbid this medicine, please. And Yang is the other potential surgeon. Alright, Hammonds is doing it. He's like, I'm going to cut you up, Mewhort. Cut you up and put in a new leg. And that's all good, because he is sober as a judge. And plenty in a great mood. Wow, that's real nice to see. Glad things are going so well for you, Hammonds. Why don't you try cheering up the rest of the colony with your gleeful nature. I can close this window down. Yes, sir, right there. Shut down. And now Hammonds, oh, you're just going to chill, huh? Alright, let's install this in this room so somebody can get a fancy bed. And Hammonds, you're still not stoned, right? Health? Okay, that's good. Then you can do it. Do the surgery, please. I will speed it up a little bit. Looks like a bulk goods trader just showed up on their own. No request needed. There's the timer saying that it's time to do a screenshot. Who do we have that's competent when it comes to wardening? I have lots of people. Hammonds is doing surgery, I believe. So we can send Cameron out there. Cameron, what are you doing? Yeah, you're good. Why don't you come and do that trading? And let's get that screenshot while we're out here. Except for let's get rid of that and then get a screenshot. How's that sound? Let's wait till they're a little closer. There we go. That'll do. Beautiful. Bulk goods trader. I don't need to buy any dromedaries or bulls. No, not going to exchange any of those goods. I'm not going to sell my boomalope meat. Why would I buy insect meat? That would be stupid. Not going to buy your berries or sell my milk. Nothing with those things. Don't need your components. Nor your cloth. Or your ostrich leather. But you know what I could do is sell some of these things that I have just a little bit of. I'm going to hold on to that scent thread because you just can't replace that. Although it's only worth $1.30. It must be like highly deteriorated or something. I don't know. Forget it. But I will sell this Finnick Fox skin. I'll sell the cougar skin and the elephant skin, iguana skin, ostrich leather, pig skin. There you go. Clear all that stuff out of my inventory. I don't need it. Don't need any of that. You don't have any Panoxy to sell me, but I don't really need it anyways. Nope. Not going to sell those. Not going to exchange any of those items. I think we're holding out pretty well on wood. I don't need to buy any clothing really. All right, let's get rid of some of these lower quality beds that I don't need. I'm definitely not going to buy any armchairs from you, and I'm not going to sell that bed. So we are good to go, accept. Thank you. Good trading. Let's install this. Good. Boo. I want better than good. And so I believe we have two excellent normal beds. There's one excellent and superior. So anything worse than superior, we're going to want to uninstall. Masterwork, excellent, excellent, superior, superior, good, superior. All right, well I can uninstall a superior bed as well. And we will install these excellent ones in their place. Excellent, install, flip, flip, and install. Boom, boom. There we go. Great, installed, ready to go. Speed that up a little bit. So long, Trade Caravan, my assistant, friends, not friends, friends, because they don't like putting the last letter on their name. That's funny stuff. Oh, hey-oh. Good comedy there. We are able to store meals in this spot, so I don't need to worry about setting that up. Look at that beautiful room, all tiled up. That room's all tiled up. could tile up my freezer and stuff. Although I really could just use the. I could use more rocks. There is where a support goes, right there. And I'm not going to have any more rocks until these guys start. Until they start constructing. You know what I mean? Crafting them. So I need to leave them alone to do some crafting. I've got the spare chair here. What am I going to do with that? I don't have a chair on this table. Not that you really need one down there, but I mean, I've got a spare chair. I may as well use it. This one I'll deconstruct because it's poor quality. I definitely don't need those stools. Shoddy. Goodbye. Nope, don't need that stool. Oh, so, you know, I probably could have turned that into a chair, but whatever. That's my art station, yeah. And Julian is working on it. Is Julian still alive? Wow, how long has that been in progress? I feel like Julian died like a long time ago. No wonder we haven't been producing any art. Do I even have anybody set to produce art? Hammonds. It's a fairly low priority. Yeah, he's got it below research. Well, let's get somebody else on art making that doesn't really do anything useful. Everybody's got a good you know what I mean? Everybody's got a good primary and secondary task. I guess Yang's primary task is tailoring, so we can make his secondary task art. Do I want him to be doing art before hauling and cleaning? Yeah. He's going to be bad at it, so I would be well served to maybe get him a neurotrainer if I see one of those available at some point. Huh. And, oh, no, this is the second caravan. It's like, it was interesting that the first caravan left before the second one did. Or the second one left before the first one did, but I guess I was wrong. Let's get an exotic goods trader from these guys. Disconnect. Need to remember to keep getting those exotic goods trainers coming on a regular basis. Get all of our bionics hooked up and everything. Prosthetic, 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 prosthetic. All right. You know, it would be nice would be maybe to organize our stockpiles a little bit. We have this steel stockpile over here as kind of our primary steel stockpile, right? What do we have that set for? Preferred? Yeah, I get it. And this should be like a low priority stockpile, just an overflow. Yeah, okay, good. All right, so we're gonna do zone. Stockpile zone. We can put it all over here, that'll be fine. That's not really gonna take all of it. There we go. Paste, storage, normal. This is important, okay. And so that would mean this is preferred, right? Because this is for the artists to use. So we'll keep this at normal, and we will add bricks to that. That's under raw resources for some reason. Stone blocks, there we go, great. All right, so that'll clear those things out of there. Plasteel would be good to have its own kind of storage area. And I think over here is just fine for that. So we'll set up a specific plasteel storage zone right there. Storage, and we will make it towards not regular steel, but instead plasteel. There we go, so we'll get that out of there. And that'll leave us with these random things, which are all well and good. Yang, I don't like these things deteriorating because they're unroofed. Wow, Lalka's been dead a long time, and her plasteel longsword still hasn't deteriorated. Let's go ahead and cancel that. I think I'm going to set a stockpile inside here for unfinished items. Storage, clear all, important. You know what, that's a terrible spot for it though, because it would be much smarter to have it over here. They are ugly though, so how about I have it over here where it's going to be outside but under a roof. Storage, clear all, important. Items, unfinished, there we go. I hope they don't take the stuff that they're in the middle of working on and bring it over here. That would suck. I usually don't build stockpiles for unfinished items, to be honest. But I feel like they're only going to bring it over if, well, no. He stopped working on it and immediately brought it over here. Oh, no, he brought it over because somebody else started working on that same workbench to build something else. Okay, that's good. All right, we're down to 5 minutes on this episode. Things going real good for us. People are in pretty good moods. Defenses reasonably strong. I was thinking about double dooring our walls out here. I don't know. I feel like we're pretty strong overall, but you know what? We do have a lot of steel. So even though I wasn't, like, normally I don't bother defending up our outer wall. I can see that there might be some benefit in putting sandbags out here. Like when we were fighting those centipedes, you know, it was really useful to have these out here. And yeah, you know what I mean. It just might come in handy at some point. We've got plenty of material, so why not? It's not like it's going to provide raiders any benefit. And they're quick to build. We've got, oh, I just said we have plenty of materials, so no need to repeat myself. You know, something else I wanted to do was open up some of these areas that don't have, big gaps between them. Like, I'd like to get something opened up in here. That would be a lot of work to open this up. I would have to mine it out and everything. Same with this area. I want to get this area opened up. Strangely, I already have those ones done up. All right, let's set this up to mine out. I think what I'm gonna do here is build the wall first, and then I'll mine out from inside. I have slate as the most thing, so we'll do that. We're gonna go like this to here. See, this one will come out like this. We'll put a door there. So I think we'll put this and then a door right there. And this is an inside wall, right? So we are going to want to have double walls or double doors on this one. And we'll put yeah, you know, I know I have like heavy duty doors on all of these, but I don't really think that's necessary. Let's try just doing steel doors, because we've got a lot of steel. Steel doors are reasonably strong, but nobody ever threatens our interior area, really. I feel like it's been quite a while since anybody's gotten to where... I mean, those centipedes that we fought recently, hey look, more synth thread. Look at that, we're actually going to be able to build something out of synth thread. That'll be exciting. It'll take us a while to get up there and gather those materials, but still, it's pretty cool. My cat's back over. He's like, "Hey, are you done with that episode yet?" Sorry, kitty. We've still got a minute left. You still can't play though, because your thumb still doesn't work. I know you got that weird little claw or pad or whatever that's down at the too far down your leg. It's not a claw. It's a little pad. Not unusual, like a normal thing that all cats have, but it's weird that they have that one pad down like at their wrist, basically. I always thought of that as like the cat's version of a thumb. Really interesting stuff, by the way. I'm glad you guys are able to catch all those things that I'm saying. Oh, look at that. We have a couple of pieces of art. We are generating art quickly. Poor. Of course it's poor. I kind of expected that. Let's... Oh, hey, and a challenge for once. Just in time for us to wrap up this episode. We have an infestation, and it's going to be in the normal spot. Yep. Looks like 4 hives this time, which is about what we had last time. Make sure that they didn't pop up anywhere else, because that does seem a little light, but we're also not not super powerful or anything. All right, well, I am going to draft everybody and bring them over here so we don't muck this up. Put them like right there, maybe. That should be fine. Let's see. That's the closest hive right there. Oh yeah, that should be all right. Let's put them all here just to be. Whoops. Put them all here just to be a little bit safer. All right, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch me today. Just a reminder, I'll be streaming Rimworld on Saturday, the 8th of April at 2 p.m. Pacific time. That's 5 o'clock Eastern time. 9 o'clock GMT, and I'll be playing for about 3 hours. So check that out on Twitch TV/VanillaPCStrategy. If you enjoyed today's video, I hope you will click on the like button or leave a comment below. Comments are best. I love to hear from you guys down in the comment section. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode. Bye-bye.